Jamie Foxx is back, and he wants his throne. Let's talk about it.
Yo, Polly Rob, what up?
So yesterday, I was trying to close out my day and be able to put all of the records that I just finished mixing away, wind down, get some sleep, because, got work and dealing with the kids for the next day. In the midst of that, I told myself, let me watch something. I like to wind down my body. So let me go ahead and watch something really quick for about 30 minutes or so, while these files are transferring. So what I do, I ended up going on Netflix, and what I see, hey, the Jamie Foxx comedy special. I'm like, oh, it dropped? I didn't know that it dropped. Let me go ahead and watch it. And boy, a roller coaster of emotions I went through. Now, if y'all don't know, Jamie Foxx, for the past year or so, he's been recovering for what he explains was a brain bleed, and he talks about that in the special. But the one thing that I didn't realize is, first, number one, how much we actually miss Jamie Foxx doing what he does best. And number two, the last time he did a comedy special, I believe it was, I Think I Might Need Security. This was at a time where just before he was going to really take off. Now he's had success up until that point, but it was the point where he was really pretty much going to go to the stratosphere with Ray and so many other different movies and content and albums and things like that. And in the midst of all that, when I was watching this special, and I think for a lot of other people that was watching the special too, I think we kind of forgot how great Jamie Foxx really is in so many ways. So the special is called See What Had Happened Was. And I think that's hilarious in itself, because that's how black people try to explain the things that went on with them in their past days or whatever. See What Had Happened Was. And it also kind of ensues or kind of hints at maybe what I'm about to tell you is going to be bullshit. You know what I mean? See what happened was, I was late because, a dog jumped on the freeway and hit my car. And then, you know what I mean? Like it insinuates that it might be some level of a lie. You know what I mean? And I think that that's perfect for a title, because, there's one half of you as a Jamie Foxx fan, asking what happened. And then the other half is like, yo, I'm glad that you're back. Let's, tell some jokes. You know what I mean? And what Jamie Foxx did was not just tell jokes. And he didn't just tell the story. He went through a full, live, emotional roller coaster that, I'm not going to lie, I cried 4 or 5 times. And I laughed more. But the show started, and I'm not going to give it away. I'm not going to give away everything, because I want you guys to watch this. This is a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece in not just as a comedy special. It is a masterpiece in acting, theater element, someone who is multi-talented and multifaceted. It's so much in so little time. You leave yourself with the impression like, am I doing enough with my life? The show starts off with Jamie Foxx coming out in full tears. He's, everybody's clapping and everything. And before the any jokes is said, he is in full tears. He's just happy to be there. That's the one thing that he kept saying. He's just happy to be there. So as the show goes on, he goes back and forth between telling jokes and explaining the actual story. He hints at, different elements of what it took to get him back to normal. A lot of the special was about the people who are around him, from the doctors to his family to, his managers, everybody that it took, to get him back to his current state now. And I think that that was very heartfelt, thoughtful, and it was actually really strategic because Jamie Foxx really ain't went nowhere. He really ain't traveled nowhere, done a lot of things. He was getting himself back together. So he actually wrote material that was based on the things that he experienced for the past year or so. And I think that was very clever because although it was centered around these people and these events, it was funny as hell because it was some of the things that he would say that we all think when we're in a hospital. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm not giving away no jokes. I want y'all to experience that. But this masterful set also hit some other elements. He actually, brought one of his daughters on stage. That's a musician. I'm not giving it away. I just want y'all to experience that. Jesus Christ. Of course, Jamie Foxx is an artist as well, so he incorporated the artistry a part of his show like he's done on his previous Netflix specials. But this one, I'm sorry, not Netflix specials, but comedy specials. But this particular, one with Netflix is special because it just takes you in so many places. I mean, it was laughter, it was cheer, it was heartbreak, it was emotional, it was thoughtful, it was religious, it was therapeutic. It's so much, in that special. And I think these comedians got a problem on their hands. They got a problem on their hands. We forget how magnificent Jamie Foxx is as an actor, as an artist, as a thespian, so many different things. And now we get a chance to see his human side. And the human element of him just makes what he does just that much more amazing. There's going to be some parts in this special that you're going to identify with to the core, especially if you're a black person. You know what I mean? On top of that, in my humble opinion, I think that these comedians, they're going to have a problem following that up. This special is the best special, the best comedy special of the year. Hands down. Shout out to my guy, Dion Cole. He had a great one too. And Ali Sadiq had a great one as well. But this one is the best special of 2024. Clearly. Netflix got that right. They might have got the Jake Paul wrong and a couple other things wrong, but they got this Netflix special correct. And the reason why I say that these comedians have a problem is because, so many different, production companies and streaming services have been, collecting and, funding a lot of these comedy specials. And I love that they do that. But what Jamie Foxx did is going to force these comedians to raise the bar. Just like when Dave Chappelle did his last couple of specials, he forced people to raise the bar, not just on material, but on the overall element, the set, the lighting, the graphics. Like he had graphics in the background. He had sound effects that went along with his set. Y'all gonna have to step it up, man. Y'all gonna have to step it up because, Jamie Foxx is coming. He's back, but he's coming for something. He's coming for something. I'm telling you. I don't know what movies he got in store. I don't know what new music he got in store. I don't know, but I know when I see a man on a mission. And Jamie Foxx is a man on a mission. I'm telling you. I tell you no lies. Go watch this special. I want to let you. I want y'all to leave it in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about this special. Is it one of the best ever? Who knows? It's gonna tell with time, but it's definitely the best of 2024. The last thing I want to say is that if anybody has been through heartbreak or sickness or going through some things where they had to get medical treatment, you need to watch this special. There's certain elements, certain therapeutic elements that I feel like people need to hear. You need to hear it. This special is a masterpiece. And it's Jamie Foxx's way of saying, nigga, I'm back. And I'm not a clone. Yo, let me know what it is. Workload.